Robin.
Yeah. Morning, welcome to the Opie and Anthony show. They just showed Robot Baseball. We should start with that because they had the clip on TV.
Ugh.
Robot Baseball's a bust.
That looks stupid.
We were the ones that talked about this a long time ago, that eventually it'll be Robot Baseball.
Yeah.
And what, they had a robot throw out the first pitch down there in Philly?
Didn't do a very good job.
Because I saw the Philly Fanatic.
Oh, that Philly Fanatic, by the way, is so funny.
The smelly suit.
Remember how bad that suit smelled? Every time I go to a Phillies game, which is a few a year now, that's all I think about is how bad that suit smelled when we were at YSP and he came in to promote something and didn't talk the entire fucking time, which is great for radio. But they just did Robot Baseball, and I think Ronnie B said it yesterday. It's just a pitching machine.
Yeah.
And so they bring the robot out to the pitcher's mound to throw out the first pitch. First of all, it still needs a human to put the ball in its spatula fucking hand. And then it bounced to home plate.
Yeah.
They can't even figure out how to get the robot thing to throw it all away.
That thing should be throwing 300-mile-an-hour pitches.
Why not?
300-mile-an-hour pitches.
It was lame. It bounced a couple times before it got to home plate.
Bounced the Philly Fanatic, and then the Philly Fanatic, it was really funny, gave the signal to bring in a new pitcher.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, as he went out to the mound.
So,
it was great.
Wow, yay. So we don't have to worry about robots yet.
I wish an errant spark would hit his suit and just burst into flames. They made it out of some flammable material.
I can't wait till robots start hitting home runs. Just hopefully one will wind up on the Yankees. That'll be good. Dome arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Did you think about that all night?
No, I just came to
That's great.
That's pretty brilliant right there.
Thank you.
Warning, Will Robinson.
Fucking Sterling. I heard Sterling started to do it for doubles and stuff now, too.
Oh, that fucking asshole.
Someone
For doubles?
Someone wrote me the other day and said John Sterling's now doing it for doubles, and not just home runs.
Why?
That's retarded.
I don't know if we got an example of that, but we'll keep our ears open for that one.
Someone said
Oh, it is high. Beanie, beanie, beanie. He tweaked one. Boo.
Boo is right.
Sorry.
Let's get this out of the way.
great.
Bobo.
Speaking of robots.
No one's home, but the one-man band plays on.
No,
one's home.
no, Bobo.
No, we don't care about that.
Bobo, if no one's home, the one-man band doesn't play on.
All right.
So we'll see you tomorrow.
That sucks.
Make sure everyone's home.
Tomorrow, everybody's going to be home tomorrow.
All right, then Bobo's one-man band is tomorrow. You can't do the one-man band if no one's home. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
Doesn't work
I'm
that
sorry. Have a good day.
Everybody will be home tomorrow.
Goodbye, sir.
Oh, right.
He's all excited.
Bobo.
He's all excited to play his one-man band to an empty house. How does that work?
Doesn't he understand what
does
this
that
is
work?
about?
He called in to the back office about 5:45 just to let everybody know that he was ready to call.
That he was ready to call.
He's so excited that you guys want to take his calls again that he'll do anything for it.
My dick, my tiny little dick. I never got him laid because my tiny little dick. If you show your tits, my tiny little dick goes up, and there was one time that Eric made me come while watching gay porn. My dick, my tiny little dick.
When was that hit recorded?
Bobo wrote a song yesterday. Do you want to sing it for us?
My dick.
There it is.
That's a good one.
Yeah, he wrote every word. We had nothing to do with it.
That's going to be a hit.
Number one hit tune.
Fuck, I missed a great hockey game last night because my sister was visiting, so we turned on American Idol.
Oh, yeah.
And you might say, well, do you have more than one TV? Yes, of course I have more than one TV, but it was kind of like that, you're kind of socializing, let's put a program on.
Oh.
Fucking the Capitals Rangers game. You hear about this game? 2 overtimes? Rangers were leading 3-0 in the third, and then the Capitals come all the way back, and then it makes it to 2 overtimes. Like, if you like hockey, this is the type of game you want to see. And instead, I'm watching Steven Tyler, Jennifer Lopez, and Randy Jackson.
Well, you would have seen this year's history in the making because obviously the Rangers, the last team that was undefeated after leading after 2 periods, and now They've lost that one last night.
Is that what
thus
happened?
eliminating that record from the
Is it a record?
Blah, blah. Well, it was for this season. They were the last team to if they were leading after 2, they won every time.
Oh,
every
really?
ding-dong time, except last night.
Well, the Capitals
Blah.
beat the Rangers 4-3 in the second overtime. God, I can't believe I missed that.
Yeah.
Because then I'm watching American Idol, then I gotta crash. But I was telling Sam and Ant before the show, stupid Steven Tyler, Jennifer Lopez, and Randy Jackson, just my 2 cents, doing
Yeah.
a really good job with this American Idol.
Are you digging the show?
I'm not going to be all in. I mean, I watched a few seasons, definitely, and then I faded out somewhere. But, I happened to watch it last night, and they do all right.
Yeah, I haven't even. I can't.
Yeah, I'm not trying to sell it.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get more viewers or anything like that. It's more relaxing because Simon's
that it?
not there to beat up a little innocent kid for trying to fucking sing a song properly.
Just trying to sing a song and have a little fun and make something out of his life, a hope, a dream. Yeah, and just watch it smashed.
I don't know. It was comfortable to watch.
Yeah.
Although I like Simon, and I think the X Factor is going to just destroy Idol when it finally hits. But that's what I watched last night.
Yeah.
Fucking American Idol.
Is that it?
And there's some kid with Tourette's.
What?
He like with his face.
Is he all like
With his face.
twitchy and like fucking?
But then when he sings, he doesn't have to do that. So
Yeah, that's a weird thing. Tourette's.
I don't get that.
Some people could sing and they're fine.
Yeah.
He could sing without going like,
Yeah. But he wasn't. I didn't see him make any noises. Just really uncomfortable faces. Like something was being thrown at him at all times. And he was flinching. See, this is my. I don't even know these people, but I guess he's the rocker this year, and he just makes this face unless he's singing. Wouldn't you just go through life singing?
Yeah.
Because it's really uncomfortable to see this.
Yeah.
Constantly.
I've seen people that could play guitar and play drums and shit like that, and then they stop and they're just all Tourette-y.
You don't-
or they do a wonderful impression from The Wizard of Oz of the Cowardly Lion.
Jesus. The greatest Tourette's guy ever, right? Louis Twitchell's Santani is the greatest Tourette's guy ever.
Dorothy. Oh, God. What a douche chill that is.
What?
Louis Twitchell Santani doing the Cowardly Lion.
Where is he doing it now?
I don't even know. Hopefully in a
his
fucking
basement.
Do we have
grave.
video of that? That was a great impression.
It gives me such douche chills.
Put him up.
It's such douche chills.
No, I think it's good.
No, I think it's a great impression. Especially when he does multiple characters from the movie. It's just amazing.
Okay.
Oh, is that it?
I'm so sorry. You're leaving this beautiful studio, and that's a crime.
It's really
You know,
We had a better quality.
You know how hard I just wanted to push him out that fucking window.
Really?
And watch him just plummet.
There's only 5 floors, Anthony, whole building.
Oh, was that it?
why does he bother you so much?
I don't know.
He's
He was
got
just so annoying.
life,
Want dealt him some shit?
dealt him some shitty
Join the
cards.
club.
You can understand.
Fuck 'em.
Join the club. You weren't dealt
Fuck
shitty
'em.
cards.
Yeah, we all
Look
have
at your life.
We all have a couple of shitty cards in our deck.
Yeah, but then when you see someone like that,
His
you
whole
go,
deck is shit.
You go, my cards aren't as shitty.
Well, yeah.
That's what I think.
I beat his hand, but there are other hands I'm not going to beat.
Then I start thinking my 2 cards off suit aren't as bad as his 2 cards off suit.
Yeah,
But
he just was annoying to me. I could never fucking.
yeah,
Ugh.
he did some good shit for us though. Hey, you're not a fan of Muse, are you?
No, actually, I am. I'm not.
You're starting to get into Muse?
As far as that kind of music goes, they're all right.
Because the Tourette's kid did Uprising from Muse last night. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say holy shit to that.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
And I don't know how he got his voice so fucking high. Because
Really?
yeah, that song gets a bit
Did he falsetto it?
a bit high, and
Full falsetto?
he took it to
or
the
full
fucking
voice?
limit. I don't know. Maybe we could get we could get that performance because you might appreciate it.
Oh,
You appreciate a
you.
good vocalist,
Oh,
right?
of course. Love a good vocalist.
Oh, and really fast, yesterday, you know, because I love my Time Warner, and you know, it was time to get on my rickety stool to reset my internet.
Ah, yeah, reset that internet.
Which I do every fucking day.
Well, that's part of having Time Warner.
Every day.
It's got to be wonderful.
And then realized that my cable box was 2.5 hours behind. You know, isn't that impossible?
Yeah, it's like, doesn't it just...
Think about it. And then I reset the cable box, and it was still 2.5 hours behind. And I'm thinking that's got to be impossible.
What the fuck?
So then I go downstairs because I was going for a bike ride, and you know, every building has a guy behind the desk. I'm like, all right. And he was talking to some woman. So I go, hey, what, you know, is the cable out in the building? And he goes, yeah, I'll put you on the list. And this. Just saying that this woman decided that she needed to talk to me. I'll tell you why the cable's out.
Oh, she jumped
This is why
in.
I hate living in a building in New York City, by the way. I want a fucking house in the middle of nowhere.
What are you in, the Budinsky building?
Yeah, I'm like, I wasn't talking to you.
Yeah.
But I'm being polite because I'm not on the fucking radio. And she's like, I'll tell you what the deal is. They're purposely fucking up our cable in this building because they all want us to change over to Fios. I know for a fact that's what they're doing. And then she mentioned some weird cable company. She goes, we used to have this cable company. They did the same thing to get us all to switch over to Time Warner. And now they're doing it because they all want us to have Fios.
And
so now they're saying...
What is she... what's her problem with Fios?
She doesn't like the Fios. I don't know.
Doesn't have it. Just doesn't
I don't
like
know.
it.
Who's that? Sorry. Who's that one Fios?
What happened? Where were you?
I was looking
Where were you?
Fios.
What happened to you?
I'm looking at this amazing article by Andrea Pizer. Go ahead.
Is it a good article for the show?
Phenomenal, yeah. I mean, I don't know
You're
if
starting
it's
to
a show.
like her, huh?
Yeah, I am, because she's just a fucking bitch. But I like what she wrote here.
All right. But it's not good for the show.
No, it's who.
I said behind the counter, you know, you have a guy in your in your building, and I just want to know why my cable was out. He goes, yeah, it's something happening in the building today, and that this woman decides she needed to tell me why she thinks the cable's out, and that the building is in cahoots with the Fios people, and they're purposely fucking up some of the shit in the basement, so we all lose our cable, and we get so frustrated that we finally
you go to
all right, that's
Fios.
it, Fios. Because they've had the literature in the in the lobby, and you see the Fios truck outside our buildings every day, right, Jimmy?
Yes, you do, and you see him in the hallway, and every time I want to celebrate somebody's great decision.
I don't want to change.
And as much as, you know, I hated this woman, it did get me thinking a little bit. I'm like,
And maybe they
yeah,
are.
I wonder if there is some kind of cahoots going on between the building manager and the Fios people. Maybe he gets a little something.
The same as he was probably getting from cable. Dude, cable has been so bad for so long. Even if they are in cahoots, I had to constantly reset my fucking box. There was always problems. The internet blew. I was always getting kicked offline. I've had a couple of minor problems with Fios, but nothing like I did with cable. The quality is better, and I have no interest in saying that. I'm paying full price for it. It's just better.
Yeah, so
Cable stinks, dude.
But finally, the cable went back just in time to watch American Idol. Thank
But
God.
it fucking all that. Anthony was the guiney pig.
Oh, yeah,
and I mean,
great.
it was just from lifestyle.
Of course.
I fucking jumped on, dude. You have two people here who are telling you Fios is great.
I
It
like
is the
resetting my
best.
cable box every day.
Oh,
or
who
the internet
wouldn't?
mostly. It's mostly the internet.
Who wouldn't?
I love doing that.
Get up on the rickety stool.
Yeah, I just need to
I
ask
love
about
it.
that because I was thinking about this the other day. Why are you getting up on a step stool?
Because I know it bothers you guys.
like no, but like
That's why I kept my BlackBerry for so long.
Why was something installed near the ceiling?
Yeah, why wasn't it lowered to the closer to the
Because
floor?
I got this big over-the-top entertainment fucking center that was built in nice, custom made before I got there. And I want to rip the whole fucking thing out.
I'm
I'll
thinking
save you
like,
some room.
Yeah, because the TV's low.
because in
Yeah.
my head someone just screwed a cable modem to the ceiling. You know, like,
Yeah, it is high. It's probably
It is high.
my ceiling. My ceilings are about 10 feet, so it's about 8.5 feet up.
Yeah. You
Oh
gotta
yeah, I'm
get
on
up
a
there.
stool and then I'm reaching. just to fucking reset my internet.
Did you
every day.
unplug your bar? Did you plug it back in?
Oh, and I see a Time Warner guy in the building, and I tell him about my internet problem, and he goes, "Well, did you call customer service?" I go, "Customer service?
Yes, stop! I know the
I go,
drill.
I can't get any of you fuckers. I said fuckers too to this guy. I can't get any of you fuckers on the line.
Like I know the.
I don't feel like being on
drill.
hold for 2 hours. I'd rather reset my internet every day. That's what I decided in my head. I'd rather do that than deal with waiting for a service, waiting to get a live person. First of all, if you can figure your way through the whole system, with the push 1 for this, push 2 for this, push 3 for this, and then wait for this, and then all of a sudden you go back to the beginning because you did something wrong. Fuck that. So I said, no, I haven't called you people because I don't feel like dealing with that. I'd rather reset.
You gotta get the Fios.
Yeah, I'll get there.
It is the greatest.
I'll get there.
Just the greatest. Finally got my last piece of luggage.
Oh yeah,
Can you believe that shit?
Haven't you been home a week already?
That shit. Yeah. Well, they shipped my luggage over to my mother and Sal's house.
Oh, well, that's smart.
And then they shipped one of Mom and Sal's bags over to my house. And God only knows where Keith's bags are. I like those. It really is astounding how ridiculous it is that you give them, when you go to the airport for baggage, your tickets, everything, you hand over more fucking forms of identification and bullshit, right?
Yep.
Yet they don't know where the fuck you live.
Nope.
And where your bags are or anything like that. It's like, wait a minute. Didn't I give you every bit of... I can't even step into the airport without giving you all kinds of identification. At every corner, there's somebody else asking for your passport, your driver's license, your ticket, everything else. Mm-hmm. And you don't know where the fuck I live or where my bags are or anything?
It's a horrible business plan.
Oh, it's horrid.
Because didn't they have to make 3 stops to get your luggage to your house?
Oh, my
or
God.
2?
It was
2 or
3.
3.
And
3
then,
separate people came to your house with luggage?
Yes.
That's a horrible business plan.
3 separate people, and one of them was wrong because it was my mother and Sal's.
So they obviously hire people full-time to just get luggage to people.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That is just... And then they have to go to the same house more than once? That's
more than once.
That business would never survive.
No.
Anywhere else.
And then I had to instill to Sal, I had to tell him, look, Sal, no matter what bags they give you, keep them. Like, because he would have been like, that's not my bag, and then sent mine back. Like
into the maze.
I saw the guy that brought Sal's bag to my house. I was like, oh, yeah, I'll take that. Because once they take it, they don't throw it back in the van and then drive it to the correct house.
Right.
They go back to the airport, and then it goes on the pile of shit that goes into, it's the no one was home here pile of shit.
Yeah, you start over.
And you start from scratch on that motherfucker. Mm-hmm. So I was like, look, I got your bag. I go, whatever happens, just take the fucking bag.
Sure.
So we did that, and then I had to drive out there
to switch bags.
Which is kind of a trip down the expressway last night for me. But it gave me the opportunity to give the old Shelby a little shakedown after finally getting it back.
Right.
Because the weather was nice. It wasn't cold. I let the tires and everything heat up. I did a couple of burnouts there to get them all nice and sticky.
Did you get pulled over?
And no, I didn't get pulled over, but...
That LIE, man, you can't fucking do anything anymore. There's cops everywhere.
Oh, I know. There's sheriffs in Suffolk County. They got sheriffs patrolling that,
right?
And that's all they do. So they're there all the time. And then there's the Nassau cops on the Nassau section. But you got, you keep your eyes peeled. You kind of look. You pick your spots to jump on it. And I think something's wrong with my speedometer. Because it was showing me going a lot faster than I think I was going. Like I like the rest of the traffic wasn't going by me. I wasn't going by them fast enough.
Right.
So you think, they tell you that they're fucking supercharging the engine, but they're really just fucking jacking your speedometer?
Jacking my speedometer.
I'm doing 170, and you're just barely passing someone doing 60.
At one point, I got up to it was 100. It said 120.
Why are you doing that?
But I don't think I was.
So what are you doing? 118? What are you doing?
No, I think it was 100. But it wasn't 120.
Why?
But I got to know how fast I'm going.
No, you don't.
Because it was the first time I drove it, and I wanted to make sure like it still had the power to it.
What are you doing?
Then I'm driving home, and this little fucking, I'm just driving. I'm being nice. This little Aston Martin comes like blasting by me, and then kind of starts slowing down a little bit. And I'm
He wants to play.
I'm like, oh,
He
no.
wants to play.
Like, oh no. So I fucking downshift and goose it and take off, and he takes off, and I fucking like a faggot. I just blow a gear. I miss a gear, and he just gets pat. And it felt so like humiliating.
Why?
Because I missed a fucking gear.
What'd you do after? Did you drive by Arnold's for a burger and go to Inspiration Point? Did you grow up?
What else is there to do, though, man?
Just stop it.
Why?
What were you on your way to the Hop and you had a drag race with fucking Kanicki or whoever the fuck else is in that awful movie?
We were racing for pinks.
It's so ridiculous.
Why is it ridiculous?
Because he's fucking a grown up, almost 45 years old.
Almost.
But these days are starting to feel the same. You gotta do something.
How about, here's a sound he should never, he's got a fucking $10 million mansion, a fucking high profile. How about you stop? Stop it.
Don't like that sound?
No, take a gentleman's ride.
But it's nice. It was
So he kicked your ass because you missed a gear?
yeah. So he blasted past me, and I knew I had him. But
Was it like having a soft noodle when you need a hard one?
Yep, that's how it felt. I was like, shit. The second you miss a gear and you kind of look down at the shifter real quick, and you're just like, bah. Yeah, well,
I don't know. I don't know why this made me laugh. I'm going to try it though. Spectro from Michigan. Is Aston Martin Steve Martin's spoiled little daughter? I don't know.
Yes, I just passed her.
That made me
Told her
laugh.
father
Thank you,
stunk.
Spectro.
Yeah. Aston Martin sounds like Steve Martin's mother.
Stop, Chip.
And people are noticing we've said cahoots way too many
I
times.
hate that
already.
word.
We're all
I know.
we're all in cahoots.
It's one of those fucking words I don't like, but I'm going to say it a lot now.
Sounds like a black girl's name.
Yeah.
Does it? No.
Cahoots?
No, it wasn't racing Flea in a pickup truck.
Do you have a radar jammer? People want to know.
No, I don't got
Does
none
that
of
shit work anymore?
Rookie.
Remember you had to keep up with all that stuff when we were growing
Yeah.
up.
Oh my God, they made so many different types of radar.
And we all knew a
thingies.
guy that knew what to do.
Yeah.
I wonder how much of that was bullshit.
All crap.
Just having a radar detector when you first had it. Because I did a lot of trips from here to Western New York. And man, when that thing just beeped a little and you knew something was up ahead. I'm going way back, obviously.
Yeah.
But what a great feeling. And then you saw him. You're like,
Yeah. I liked it when you saw him. I hated the 80 other times it went off when you didn't see
No,
shit.
this is the early days, and then their equipment got better, and then it was kind of like an arms race. I don't know where it's at this point.
I don't know. When they're just shooting it at you.
Yeah, this was way before that, where it was a constant signal, right?
Yeah. Well, that guy brings up a great point.
Where you want to go?
Use my. Well, I don't even think we have to go to him, but it's brilliant. Use my GPS to check out my speed.
Nah, you had to be going
See if I'm
120.
going- I don't think I was because at one point sheriff had someone pulled over, right? Mm-hmm. And we're all going past him, and you know how people get by
Slow
someone
down.
pulled over. Everybody, according to my speedometer, was doing 80 miles an hour past this fucking cop.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah,
Something's fucked up.
something's amiss with my speedo.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Because they slow down to 55.
Yuppers.
Double nickels.
I know. They go crazy. They go cray.
Remember when they gave us those cars at NEW? What was it? Remember we got them for a weekend? And you never gave yours back?
Didn't they give you guys like Lexuses?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but at the time, this
Yeah, they
thing-
had to actually repo mine.
Yeah, they actually fucking got mad at Ant and finally... And I took mine skiing, and I almost put mine in a ditch. It was the worst idea.
You were doing donuts in the snow in the governor's parking lot?
Yeah, and the
Governor's
cop,
Comedy Club?
And the cop pulled me over?
Yeah.
But it was all set up by... no, it wasn't set up. The guy happened to be a fan of the show and decided he was going to bust my balls.
Yeah.
It was right after a John Valby show.
Yep.
Yeah, I was doing some... That parking lot is nice and big, and when it's all iced over, you can get some shit done. But what I was going to say is I took that thing out east, and I got it up to... I don't want to exaggerate, but it was over 100, 110.
Yeah.
I didn't... I'll admit it. I hated it.
Really?
Fucking... You like going that fast?
Cool. Yeah.
You have to concentrate way
that's
too
just
much or
it.
something.
You're like totally fucking like, just tunnel vision. Brr.
I wanted to see how brave it was and how fast I
sound.
could get it up to. And around 110, I was like, all right, that's enough. It wasn't for me, man.
Yeah.
And I know people
I like
are
the
now laughing because there's
like the
guys out there
hefty
that love
sound.
that. But
no, that's fucking fine.
don't you
Whatever.
feel like you have to have like just complete and utter concentration when you're going that
that's the
fast?
cool part. And the sound is just like, bah, superchargers going. It just sounds like Mad Max.
Because when you're doing 70, you could be texting and you could turn all the way around.
70 is the new 50.
It's easy. You don't even
Yeah.
think twice when you're going 70.
Yeah.
You could do a lot of other shit.
Yeah.
But at 100, 110, 120 like you might have been doing yesterday, you can't do anything else extra.
No, you got to you got to pick your
You
spots.
can't even blink.
You can't do that. You can't be weaving in and out of traffic doing that shit. You need a nice straight stretch where it's just, you look around, no cops, and then you hit it for a little bit. You give it a little brr. And if you have a car that can get up to speed really quick, then you don't have to worry that the time it's taking you to get up to a high speed is the time you're vulnerable for cops and shit like that, and accidents and stuff.
I did like that when you hit that gas and you were up to a ridiculous speed within no time. What's gas up to out there?
Ooh, I literally went through, I think, half a tank of gas from my house to my mom's, which is probably, how many miles would you say?
20 miles, maybe?
Maybe 30.
Half a tank of gas?
Half a tank of gas.
What are you
to
doing?
go 30 miles.
That's a lot of gas.
Yes, it's crazy because it's just every time you hear, whoosh, you just know there's like you might as well just be pouring a fucking gallon of gas down into your engine.
But it's pushing $5, right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying maybe we might see $6.
You know what it is, though? Let me tell you something. Every time, and I know the gas is going up, and it is at $5 a gallon in places.
Four and way up there change.
Four and change. I think in D.C., that one station was already at $5 a gallon.
Because what, they wanted to be the guy?
They want to be the guy. They want to be the guy that got the news story.
That get this, yeah.
Yeah. But every time it hits another dollar amount, they go, we could see, and then they go to the next dollar amount.
Right.
And things happen. Who knows?
Yeah, but gas always goes up in time for summer, and we're not at summer yet. And if gas is up to $4, what's the average right now? Let's say $4.70, maybe.
Fucking Christ.
Well, no, around here it's like $4.30. I think.
$4.30. What's the national average? Can you look that up?
It's probably about $4.05. That's what it is.
Around
so
here.
why are we paying so much more around here?
Because around here, where? Like in the city?
I paid $4.
Because there's like 2 gas stations in Manhattan.
No. I was out on Long Island over the weekend.
Though.
I think I paid $4.50.
If you're out in the middle of the sticks, there ain't as many cars.
$4.50.
Maybe you paid credit. I think cash price is always going to be a little less.
What did I pay?
nice
I did pay credit, and it was full service because it was raining.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And it was super full service.
No, I don't
credit.
I go just fucking
Do you? I
regular
always go
unleaded.
super.
Get the
Really?
fuck out of
I
here.
got it.
I'm not gonna have my car long enough for it to matter.
I put the super in.
That's
Gotta
what.
put
That's
super.
That's how I always looked at it.
I don't. I never care about gas because I use so little of it living in the city. It's like it may make a $10 or $12 difference when I fill up. I don't have to fill up that often, which I'm lucky. But it's like people that gotta drive in every. That just sucks.
Do you know all fucking Obama has to do is say, I'm going to lift some restrictions on some refineries. We're going to lift some restrictions. We're going to do some exploratory drilling. Just say it. Just fucking say it. Because you know how the public reacts, and the news would jump all over it, and then fucking price would come down. Absolutely guarantee you the price would fucking come down. But he won't even fucking say it. Never mind do it. How about you fucking just start lifting some of these restrictions?
Because he's the worst president ever, right?
Oh, God, he is.
How about this, though?
Yes, he is.
People are starting to look towards fucking hybrids. Hybrids are there's a lot of the cabs are hybrids.
When they're not bursting into flames in your garage.
Well, that would be
that was nice. The Volt. Somebody bought a Volt and it just apparently burst into flames in his garage.
I still want to see fucking alternate technologies. It's time.
But when I'm in a cab and it's silent, and then every stoplight, the whole thing turns off, that's creepy.
You get used to it. It sounds like it's stalling out. It's always, let's be honest, I like a hybrid unless there are 5 black guys on the corner. Then I'm like, got it. I thought it stalled. No, but it's like
a golf cart.
Yeah.
You step on a golf cart gas pedal and it goes. And then you take your foot off and it just stops.
That's a good car for New York.
That's what the cabs are doing.
Yeah.
They're like golf carts now. They stop at the lights and everything shuts down. It's really weird. Oh, I'm proud to announce that Kenny showed some emotion this morning.
Club Soda
Kenny finally showed emotion.
Did someone die and he was all happy about it?
Yeah, that's the only emotion I can figure.
At 5:15 in the morning in Manhattan, the cabs are out of control because they're so desperate for fares. They don't give a fuck who's on the street.
Oh, I know. I've
seen them. There's one road we go down. It's 3 lanes. The cab came from the right, all the way to the right side, in front of Kenny, swooping like this. Everyone jammed on their brakes because he's trying to get a fare all the way on the left.
I fucking hate when they do that.
It's unbelievable.
I fucking hate them.
That's how badly they need fares at that time in the morning. They don't give a fuck who's behind them.
Yeah.
And Kenny actually showed emotion, slowed down as the guy's picking up the fare, rolled down his window, and went, jerk off! And then pulled away.
He just yelled, jerk
That's
off.
it.
Did the guy hear him?
Oh, yeah.
I will always
finally,
lead with a racial epithet.
But me and Jimmy have been in the car with Kenny, and you see some shit going down, and it doesn't faze Kenny
He won't
ever.
fucking beep. I'm like, would you honk? Stop
At
trying to be
least
stealthy.
honk. Do something. For us, do something.
He's always trying to be stealthy. It's like a guy cuts him off. Cuckolds him.
Right.
Kenny's a fucking, you know what he is? He's a vehicle cuckold.
Right.
Somebody cuts him off, and he just like takes his foot off and lets them go.
Yeah.
It's like, you're a fucking killer. How about you just honk?
It's unbelievable. Yeah, because if you have a body like Kenny, he's what, 6'6", 2...
He's 6'4", 245, 11 IQ, tiny head.
You know what you could get done with that?
Exactly.
You wouldn't even get a lot of time in prison because they know you were a dummy.
Yeah, it's slow. He didn't realize his own strength. He just wanted to pet the hair of the cabbie.
God, I wish I could be that guy. I would be beating up people all the way home every day.
I guess
I would be throwing people through windows.
But for some reason, he's even keeled. Like he doesn't.
Unbelievable.
Kenny does not freak out.
Where do you think that comes out, though? Because you gotta
When
get
he's jerking
that out.
off. I think Kenny jerks off furiously. Like I think his dick probably has it's shaved. It looks like it has eczema, but that's just because he rips the skin off angrily.
Kenny's
Seborrhea.
fucking A, man. You are so right. I've never heard that before. Bravo to Danny. Kenny's head is shaped like Bert from Sesame Street.
Oh man,
We gotta. That's
Holy
Kenny.
shit.
Even the eyebrows.
Kenny
almost.
looks like Bert.
He really does.
I never realized that.
Kenny doesn't have the unibrow, but close enough,
He
man.
could.
Fuck. But he did yell jerk off today, so I was,
Jerk off.
I was
Did
happy.
he shake his fist?
Well, then and then there was another cab that beeped at him, and that would just throw me off. I would have to do something.
Yeah.
He goes, "Oh, what are you gonna do? Some people are always in a hurry."
Oh, yes. It's called life.
That's what we deal with.
Drives me. How many times have I said excuse me and I actually honk him? I'm like, the guy's doing fucking 3.
You beat his horn at him, at other people.
Dude, you don't know how many times we're on the road and I will actually lean over and go, excuse me. I always say excuse me, and then I fucking jam on his horn.
Yeah.
Stop thinking you get 10 of these.
Does he laugh at you?
Nothing. He just, no, why would he show an
nothing.
emotion?
He doesn't show emotion. It's the creepiest thing ever. But he did say jerk off today, and
Jerk off.
I admire that, though, because I'm telling you, that Kenny will not fucking have a heart attack. Kenny handles that shit well. His stress level is probably very low, but then he swallows
He's swallowing it, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
no, man, they say it's good to fucking get it out.
There's a balance, though, because I get it out, and I'm not happy. Then again, he doesn't, and he's not happy.
Like I was saying before, I always lead with a racial epithet when a cab driver fucks me over. Because I know I don't have time for things to escalate with a cab argument. I'm on the road, we're driving, I know he's going somewhere, I'm going somewhere. So when he fucks with me, when any cab driver fucks with me, I have to go to the hardest thing I could get him with. So it's always, some kind of ethnicity or the fact that, I'll yell things out at him, and it gets him really annoyed.
Yeah.
Really annoyed. Fuck you, my friend. Fuck you. They get so pissed.
Hey, was your Mustang set to kilometers? Someone wants to know.
No, it wasn't. I was making sure of that.
We got a guy that's
someone gonna help me out?
Well, her husband works for Mustang. Kim in Jersey. What's up, Kim?
All right.
Yes, my husband builds Mustangs for quarter-mile drag racing down at Englishtown.
Yeah.
Did you have any work done on the rear? Did you have the gears changed?
Yeah, but it was after that, after they fixed it up, after I kind of, tapped a guardrail, and they had to fix it.
A lot of people don't know that when they change the gears in the rear, there is a speedometer gear that's available that's comparable to it.
Yeah, I might have to.
The speedometer gear keeps it. Also, if you change the size of the tires with the supercharger, all these little things can tweak the actual speed of all the speed that speedometer is measuring is how many times the wheel comes around in a complete circle.
Yeah, I
so
got you.
If you're tweaking it to small amounts,
I hate hearing chicks talk about cars.
Thank you, Miss, for straightening Anthony out. I'm so happy she knows more about this than you do, and she does.
Yeah,
Thank you,
sure.
madam.
When I'm calling a real mechanic, can you make the coffee?
Jesus,
thank you, Kenny.
To help you.
Thanks for my eggs.
He's just trying to help.
Kenny, it's Bert.
I have straightened out.
Thank you,
All right,
man.
Kim, thank you, Kenny. What was what was the exact thing you said to the other cabbie? Not the jerk off thing, which I was proud of today because you showed some emotion. Remember the other one that was right behind us beeping, getting all pissed off? And what was the exact word? Some people are in such a hurry or something like that. Do you remember?
No, I'm sorry, I don't remember.
That's fine. No worries.
Were you really mad when the guy cut you off?
I think he did it for me.
Exactly.
Because he doesn't get mad.
Otherwise, you would have let it go?
Yes, of course.
Not like it was a jerk off move. He went across 4 lanes of traffic to try to get a fare.
Oh, you want a fucking broadside.
Not only that, on such a sharp fucking angle. It was unbelievable.
I've seen it.
Another car jammed on his brakes that was in the lane that he was eventually trying to get to.
Yeah,
and then stopped on an angle in that lane, so now the guy behind him had to completely stop so he could get this fare. But you did it for me, right?
Yeah, because like the first indiscretion, I let go. So I couldn't let 2 go without defending, your honor.
My honor. He just doesn't want to hear it from me and Jimmy, so I think he does it for us now.
But he doesn't
Nothing bothers him.
He doesn't beep when they fucking cut us off. Like, how many times have I leaned over and used your fucking horn for it?
He's laughing now.
I serve as his arm.
Yeah. Next car I buy, I'm going to have a dual steering wheel, so he has a horn on his side.
I don't even need the wheel. Just put a little button for a horn, like an ooga, just something that makes me feel.
Ooga.
Yeah, remember those awful
the
horns?
old school. Yeah.
We're like fucking George and Lenny. It's like he's just a good-natured big goof, and I'm the fucking little creep with the fucking height complex.
You know what's really terrific?
What?
Getting stuck in traffic with Jimmy.
Because he must love it.
Oh man! I mean, getting stuck in traffic is bad enough.
I can imagine.
How bad are you, Jimmy?
Horrendous.
Kenny's laughing.
I just repeat myself.
He has a short fuse.
But in those situations, there's nothing you can do. You gotta just fucking deal with it.
That's true. I do by just bitching and complaining and
Kenny,
boring everybody.
Kenny, you're free to speak. What does he do? Please.
He's out of his fucking mind.
Let me guess. Is it things like, look at this, why isn't he moving?
Every 2 seconds. What the fuck?
Look at the space he's leaving.
Yeah.
Yep. Don't you hate when they leave space and another car pulls in?
More than I hate rape.
Yes. And then they'll tell you things like, it's just one more car length, but then they'll be slow again and another car goes in and another. And before you know it, you're 20 car lengths back where you would have been.
Don't let a car cut Jimmy off.
No.
I gotta be right on the bumper.
Right on it.
But I am
guy
right.
too.
I am right
can't
though,
let
because
people
I
cut me
practice. I practice what I preach.
Yes.
When I'm driving in traffic, I don't sit there and fucking text and let 5 car lengths go and then look up and go, "Oh, what did I do?"
Yes.
Because what's happening is these selfish cocksuckers
Yep.
are wasting mine and everybody else's time by not paying attention. And if we were all standing in line in the supermarket. And the line was moving, and they were just looking down, and then like, oh, and then you were an extra 20 minutes, you'd fucking be angry.
You'd freak out.
Yeah.
I can't fucking stand it. And you know what else about the cabs that I fucking want to choke them.
See how quickly I turn the whole room?
Yes. you're on one of these fucking little, side streets going across town, whatever, and the cab's in front of you. And you see the lights green, but it's a block away, and the don't walk thing is flashing, so you know you're going to miss the light if this cab doesn't move fast.
Yeah.
His dome light's on. He's doing his dumb, savage paperwork as he's fucking doing 3 miles an hour. I'm right on his ass, and then he gives me the shit when we both get stuck at the light, and I pull up next to him. He's like, "Where are you going? Where you need to be, so..." Fuck you!
As Anthony is saying this, I'm getting angry.
It's infuriating.
Why do we not? Here's the thing. Even though we're both technically right, Kenny handles it better.
Yeah.
That's the way you should be.
And what about fucking potholes?
Yeah, that's good if you're smoking pot or something. They're right there in the hole
Chip,
for you.
I knew that one was coming.
Did you? I could probably because I said it already.
They decide not to do the potholes this year. Obviously.
Why would they? Why would they? They're too busy building fucking bike lanes. So if you have a fucking a seat with a dildo sewn onto it, you can fucking aim for the potholes. I hate that fucking sissy mayor.
It's unbelievable.
I really think that we should waste more money. I really think that we should just build these things and kill traffic because I don't need to be in it. Did it even sound like him? I don't know. That's his soul.
The potholes are fucking brutal.
Disgusting.
Now,
And but
it's unbelievable how
build the
bad
bike
they
lanes.
are.
Put fucking potted plants up all over.
Yeah,
That's
so
what we
you
need in
can't
the
drive
city.
anywhere.
Irrelevant asshole mayor.
We should get some of our taxes back, don't you think? If they're not going to fix the potholes.
Yeah, they'll do that in a
Doesn't
second.
it work both ways? No?
Yeah, it should, right?
Basic services, fucking get it done. We should take a break.
Am I bad in traffic?
Oh, my God.
No, you
haven't noticed
are
I drive
right.
separately now? Oh, my God. Jimmy's the
James is right.
Thank you.
I don't like the way he winds himself up. It's not good for him.
Yeah, is that the problem you have? The only problem you have with him doing that?
Yeah, I'm concerned for him.
Yeah.
It's very stressful, Jimmy.
I understand.
Yeah.
Listen, Sam and Roland were on the red carpet last night.
What?
And we got some really good audio, and Sam got the greatest one-question interview ever.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not even kidding.
Big star?
Huge star.
Like, as far as stars
Huge
go,
star.
from 1 to 10, how well known is this star worldwide?
I would have to give it a 10,
It's a
Anthony.
10.
Wow.
It's a 10.
I would have to give it a 10.
A 10.
And this is not a little twist on the Opie and Anthony show.
Right.
Sam actually got a one-question interview with a 10.
With
as far as the celebrity meter goes.
That's a celebrity on the line of, like, Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
And there's a story behind it, and it pissed off the person and everybody else.
Well, why wouldn't it?
Roland and Sam got everyone in a tizzy down on the red carpet at the Tribeca Film Festival.
Oh, Tribeca, then this has to be huge.
And leading up to the big one-question interview is a lot of just bullshit. Crapola,
Nice.
but stories behind it.
All right.
Because no one would stop because it says fucking radio on our mic flags. No one wants to talk to radio guys. It's embarrassing after all these years. But they'll stop for a local TV show that gets not even close to what we get in listenership or viewership, whatever you want to say.
Just ship.
Radio is shit
what's
in
that?
the entertainment business. Always has been and always will be.
Oh, yeah.
And I tried. I told these guys, I gave them some consulting. SiriusXM should just drop the radio thing. Just drop it.
It's a satellite radio.
Don't say radio. Just say satellite. Satellite sounds cool still. Radio does not sound cool ever.
Yeah.
Never really did.
Radio.
Why would you do that?
Radio.
You're just lumping yourself into all the other...
To all the crap.
All the radio crap.
That is
out there.
radio.
But why listen to such fucking geniuses like us?
Nah, yeah.
All right, whatever. That's fine. No bitching, right?
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Oh, and also, Weird Al is back in the news after 20 years.
What?
So.
Weird Al?
Weird Al.
He's funny, that guy.
Boys.
That Weird Al Yankovic.
He crazy song.
There
was
was some controversy yesterday with Weird Al.
I bet there was.
Oh, boy.
That guy's
Wait till you hear. Lady Gaga was pissed, or was she pissed?
Lady Gaga?
Oh, no.
Yeah, Weird Al had
no,
to
I
do
hope
a
no.
Lady Gaga parody.
I hope everything's okay.
Weird Al sucks.
No, he's funny, but does the funny parodies?
Oh, it's hysterical.
Did he do a Lady Gaga parody? I bet it's good.
You want me to tell you the name?
Eat it.
Wait, let me
Eat
think.
it.
All right,
Like that?
What
All right,
song was it?
All right, this is what we could do. Lady Gaga's song is called Born This Way. We all know that, right?
Yeah.
And Lady Gaga says she didn't rip off Madonna, by the way. I was reading that in the shitter today.
Oh, really?
She says that the beat is very similar, but it's the disco beat that's been around for 50 years.
Well, whatever. It sounds just like it.
And I forgot her quote, but she basically told the reporter to go fuck himself or herself.
Well, that's what it was.
Oh,
anyways-
I know what he did.
All right, so Weird Al, how did he twist Born This Way?
He sang Born This Way, but he just had like a giant hermaphrodite penis vagina on the screen.
Yeah, that would be good. Just like Lady Gaga.
And the song was called Come This Way.
Yeah.
Born This Way. It's got to be some...
I know what it is. It was Torn This Way. And there's a photo of Weird Al Yankovic's asshole with a cock next to it. Stinks.
And I'll tell you this much.
Corn This Way with a big log of shit with corn in it. Where his dick is corn on the helmet.
I'll give you this much. He only
Yeah.
changed one word. There's your hint today.
Oh, I know. Oh,
Porn This Way.
how about this? Born This May. About the girl I'm singing.
Oh, jeez, Uncle Paul.
She's a child.
Well, we'll give the answer next.
Oh, I'd like to
And Roland
hear
Sam
this. Wow,
walking down the
jeez.
hall. So we're going to do the whole Sam on the red carpet at the
Oh,
Tribeca
can I say
thing
who it
next.
is?
No, please.
I'm kidding.
Please don't. We need these people to hang around a little bit. E-Rock, you got something over there?
Oh.
Nothing, right? Of course not. I'll play
Hero sandwich.
I'll play this then again.
My dick, my tiny little dick. I never got him laid 'cause my tiny little dick. If you show your tits, my tiny little dick goes up, and there was one time that Eric made me come while watching gay porn. My dick, my tiny little dick.
What? 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 What?
Antonio!
Amy.